Over the next month, Oregon will make an enormous group of people eligible for the COVID vaccine. The group includes those who are 65 and older, roughly 662,000 people who have not had shots. So many, the state estimates it will take 4 months to get them all vaccinated. And the OHA's director, Patrick Allen, told a legislative committee Wednesday that things will likely be rocky.
Every state that has opened to seniors has had some form of chaos on its hands. And I want to be completely transparent. We're going to have some form of chaos on our hands, too.
The OHA has not communicated well with seniors. In addition to that, it has a significant problem with supply and demand.
And the reason really is the green line versus the blue line. The blue line is the accumulative supply of vaccine. The green line is how many people are eligible for that vaccine. And up until now, we've kept those two lines reasonably close together. We've always been able to use more vaccine than we have, but they've been close together. Now we're going to open a really big gap, especially at the end of the month when we make 65 and older available.
Currently, the state has an automated web tool found at covidvaccine.oregon.gov that allows people in Washington, Clackamas, Multnomah, Marion, and Columbia counties to answer screening questions, and then, if they qualify, to schedule a COVID shot. I tried to use the site today, pretending that I was over 65, and I was stopped in my tracks. The OHA said it will open another site sometime next week that will work for everyone in Oregon and eventually allow them to schedule appointments for COVID shots in their area. And for folks in the greater Portland area who are able to get that scheduled in this next week, you'll be able to use either the convention center, which has the big vaccination site, or the airport, where OHSU has a drive-through site, or also a place in Woodburn called Woodburn Health. Back to you.
Well, Pat, we've heard a lot about pharmacies possibly offering the vaccine. Are there going to be any pharmacies next week offering it?
Well, we'll see is the short answer. I don't know. I checked on the Safeway website today on the pharmacy, and there is a place where you can go in and start to sign up. But when you get to the scheduling page, there's nothing for the next 2 months. So I think that they maybe don't know yet exactly either. That will certainly be a good thing for seniors if you can go to the nearby pharmacy. But right now, you cannot sign up for that.
And they have so many questions. A lot of them want to know, what about the wait at the convention center? They're going to have to wait for a couple of hours, and can they get out of line if they have to use the restroom and get back? Will there be volunteers to help them?
Well, I'm sure that, someone will hold their place in line if they need to use the restroom. But yes, we talked with a lady yesterday who said she had a friend who was a teacher who was there over the weekend, and they waited in line for 2 hours. That's not going to be good for people that are 80 and over. And so that's why the OHA really needs to get on the ball and start pushing these things out into the neighborhoods that are near the communities where the seniors are living. Community centers, for example, that would be an easy one. Schools nearby. Let's get going.
Yes, and the convention centers, you and I know, there's a lot of walking involved, which also isn't good for people 80 and over. So a lot of questions. Thank you, Pat, for trying to answer a lot of those for us.